Walking around, feeling free, thinking about what's happened to me from July up till now. Don't know where, don't know how.
Welcome to my vintage collection of Christmas decorations. Let's get started.
It's true, I'm so glad.
The first I'll show you is the vintage Garland from Christopher Radko. I have 6 boxes of these retro Garland glass beads. And so I love the colors of them. They actually stitch together to create a garland like this. I'm very excited to be able to put them on the tree. Some of the other really great reproductions that I've got are also from Christopher Radko. I love the Reflector Ornaments that are just the round glass balls in the traditional metal silver nitrate paint, as well as the glitter kind of hand-painted look of these ornaments. The way that you can tell the reproduction ornaments is right on the cap. So the cap will have the Radko, so it says Radko Shiny Brite, made in China. So I'll give you an example of one of these. I love this Radko vintage bell. And then the spinning tops. I love these spinning tops, although ideally I would love if these were pink or turquoise, but just lucky that I've got a set of these. Okay, so now let's talk about actual vintage Shiny Brite ornaments. These are my favorite. They're the ones that are probably the most collectible. I only have a few to show you, and they're probably the most valuable out of the whole lot. And I'll show you a couple cool features about these when you go to look for your own Shiny Brite ornaments for your collection. In 1937, Max Erhardt created Shiny Brite, and he partnered with the Corning company to change out their manufacturing, started producing them in the US. From making light bulbs to making these amazing kind of glass ornaments. They started out with a round ball glass ornaments. And so the original ones started out like this. Let me see if I can find one that is an original. Okay, so this one started out, they started out with the silver nitrate, so the silver sparkly glass blown ornaments, and then they did a series of paint stripes. Sometimes you'll find cool that they are snow-flecked, fake snow. These glass ornaments, you can tell the original ones. One, they look like this, but the cap is different. So the original ones, if you look very close, they actually say made in the US of A. So this one is an original one, probably from the 40s, because it says made in the US of A. So I love this one. So they started out with just the basic colors. This is one that is an example of a basic color, although it's not probably one of the originals. During World War II, no metal could be used because of rationing. And so sometimes you can find the most valuable ornaments that actually don't have any of the silver nitrate, and you can see are hand painted just using the plain glass. And so this is an example of one of those original ones. Although this is an old cap, during the war, even the caps and the metal clasps at the top couldn't be used, and so they used cardboard and often string. This one looks like it has been maybe replaced with an old version of the metal caps. But this one is probably the most valuable collectible of all of the vintage glass ornaments that I have here. So this one's a really special one. Okay, so that concludes a bit of our overview of some of those glass ornaments that we're going to trim our tree with
Christmas time's got the best of me. Then it starts to snow in our hearts. We both know that we're falling in love. To me it's perfectly clear we're falling in love. It's true this part of the year, something in store for us. I know it's the time of the year when something's in store for us. 'Cause we're falling in love. That's right.
Okay, I think we're good.